Okay, I'm going to take a look at crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum mainly. I'll take a look at Dogecoin as well. And right now we're seeing Bitcoin ran right up to that middle Bollinger Band on the weekly chart. And Ethereum ran right up to that upper Bollinger Band on the monthly chart. Now, in typical technical analysis, I wouldn't expect this to run right up and pass that all-time high around the $4,400 mark. I wouldn't expect that. I would expect a lower high, then potentially a higher low or a bull flag before potentially breaking that high. But as you guys know, I am a crypto bear. I've explained why I'm a crypto bear. And personally, I would lean to us setting a lower high and then a big pullback to potentially head to even lower lows. But this is a very big bounce, and there's no confirmation of a reversal as of yet on crypto. But a lot of bears got squeezed on this move. You can imagine how many crypto bears there was, including myself. But I thankfully covered my Bitcoin short right here because I said, just in case this is a double bottom, let me get out of my short. And if it breaks that support and shows some follow through, then I'll re-enter my short. But I exit my short just in case, which was a good idea because then they started dropping all this good news. Oh, Amazon might accept crypto. The Ethereum upgrade. It started all this hype again, and the whales are buying, blah, blah, blah. And then you see this big move to the upside. There's no confirmation of a reversal as of yet, despite this down move on the last candle. It looks like healthy consolidation so far. Now, unless bears get follow through and break the support that we set on the last candle from yesterday's candle, essentially, then that would be notable, and that could signal a reversal for crypto back in favor of the bears. But right now, the bulls are holding yesterday's low as a support. Now, it would be notable if that low breaks because we have set a higher low several days in a row on crypto. And we've steadily been mostly setting these higher lows on the chart. So a break of that would be at least a short-term red flag and could signal some follow-through to the downside towards that green line, which is the 8-period moving average on the daily on Ethereum, which is around $2,840 or so. Like I said, if it breaks that support from yesterday, then I would be looking downwards of that $2,800 mark on Ethereum. If bulls are able to hold that support, then I could be looking for a bounce to upwards of this upper daily Bollinger Band to retest that recent high. Like I said, I lean towards the downside. I do think we may be seeing a potential bearish reversal. It is a clear resistance area, this upper monthly Bollinger Band, very clear resistance area on Ethereum, this weekly middle Bollinger Band, very clear resistance area on Bitcoin. And as you know, I like my red line, and we touch that red line almost every single week. And that red line on Bitcoin is down around that 40,000 mark. So I do think we will see more of a pullback this week on Bitcoin, and we have this weekly Bollinger Band as a resistance area. And there's not much moving averages and stuff up here, and it's kind of these clear skies. And I don't think you'll go up there for that reason, because then it goes up there and then it would just be a floating candle, and all these moving averages will be all the way down here. And the way I study charts, it never looks like that. The moving averages tend to stick close to the price. You're not going to have the price often that far away from all the moving averages. So I do think we will see more of a pullback this week in crypto, and we could potentially be seeing a bearish reversal right now. I was taking a look at Doge as well, and same thing, right to that middle Bollinger Band on the weekly, rejected, big upper wick of profit taking around that area, overextended above that red line, and we're seeing obviously a lot of weakness now because it hit around 29 cents and now we're back to 24. That's a pretty sizable pullback. The pullback on Ethereum and Bitcoin isn't nearly as much, but overall the crypto charts, they don't look bullish. Like, this looks like a bounce, short-term temporary double bottom, a short squeeze. I think this was, and I said it in my last video, or my video a couple weeks back or whatever, I think this was an engineered short squeeze. They knew a lot of people were short. Bitcoin was looking very bad on that weekly chart. Looked like it was going to break that support and head a lot lower. And they defended that area, the bulls. They started dropping a ton of good news. And this looks like an engineered short squeeze, in my opinion. And a lot of that news they dropped as of now was fake news. Amazon came out and said they don't plan to accept Bitcoin. So that was obviously fake news. And like I said, I don't think Amazon would say that if they had any plans to accept Bitcoin. If Amazon had plans to accept Bitcoin, more than likely they would say, we don't have comment right now, or we're in discussions, or they're just not going to say anything at all. But they came out and flatly denied it. So in my opinion, that was fake news designed to help engineer this recent short squeeze. So Bitcoin looking a little healthier than Ethereum, I think, in the short term. Could be a bull flag setting up below this 200-day moving average. So as much as I'm a bear, have to be cautious of both sides. Have to weigh both sides. Right now, the data says be unsure. There's indecision. Yesterday's low as support, a break of that signals sign for the bears, and a break of yesterday's high around 45,300 would be a sign for the bulls for continuation. So we are seeing weakness around this level. I do believe we may be seeing a reversal, but a break of yesterday's low would confirm it for me in the short term. And right now I don't have that confirmation. And right now bulls thus far are able to hold yesterday's low as a support. So that's what I'm looking at. But the overall charts, they don't look great to me. You know, like Dogecoin, this does not look good to me. This looks like it's just setting a lower high. Like I can't imagine this is just going to run up like that. I mean, anything is possible. Listen, anything is possible. Okay. But I can't imagine that just happening. I don't know what the catalyst would be. I don't know what the reason would be. Why would that happen? Someone tell me. Anyways, I don't want to be too bearish. I don't want to sway your decisions or anything like that. You know, I've had pretty good calls with crypto. You know, I'm not always right. I'm going to make some mistakes. And that's what, you know, and it's fair for me to be a bear. I'm allowed to be a bear, you know, and, you know, I hope you guys don't have hate or whatever it is for me, you know, because there's a lot of steam between the bears and the bulls. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And, you know, I personally would not invest in Bitcoin. I personally would not invest in crypto or Ethereum. And I've explained why. And to me, it's as simple as the same thing Warren Buffett says. And I trust this guy. He's very smart. He's a multi-billionaire, one of the richest men in the world. He's been very successful at investing. And he says it doesn't produce anything. It's not backed by anything. It doesn't generate any revenue or profits. There's no physical thing whatsoever tied to it. Why would he own it? Doesn't pay dividends, none of that. Why would he own it? Stocks, they make money. You own assets. They pay dividends. You own part of a company. Anyways, I don't want to go through it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's my thoughts. I'm allowed to be a bear. I do think we're going to see more of a pullback this week, but watch yesterday's low as a potential support area. And if we do break that low, I'd be looking towards that 8-day moving average on the daily chart as the next target for the next candle if we do see bearish follow through to the downside, which I do think we will. That's my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this video, comment, subscribe, share, and follow my Instagram at 10baggerstocks and check out my website, 10baggerstocks.com. Thank you for watching.